Imagine ruling the mightiest empire on Earth, only for every trace of your existence to be wiped away. No tomb, no statues, no legacy, just dust and whispers. This is the story of the Pharaoh Egypt tried to erase. Akhenaten, the heretic king who dared to rewrite the laws of gods and paid the ultimate price. Watch till the end, because his disappearance may hold the key to one of history's deepest secrets. Before Tutankhamun, before Ramses the Great, there was Akhenaten. He ruled a land that worshipped dozens of gods. The air was thick with incense for Ra, Osiris, and Isis. But one night, under the blazing desert stars, he claimed a revelation, that there was only one true god, Aten, the sun disk. And with that belief, he changed everything Egypt stood for. He wasn't just a reformer, he was a revolutionary. Akhenaten shut down temples that had stood for centuries, dismissed the powerful priests, and ordered the names of the old gods to be chiseled off monuments. He built an entirely new capital city from scratch, out in the desert, calling it Akhenaten, a utopia dedicated to his one true god, Aten. What he saw as divine enlightenment, others saw as pure blasphemy. The empire's immense wealth, which once flowed through the temple coffers, began to crumble. And behind the glittering palace walls, enemies grew stronger. Generals, nobles, and even his own family members began plotting in silence. At his side stood the enigmatic Queen Nefertiti, a woman of legendary beauty and immense power. Together they ruled as divine equals, almost godlike themselves. Their images appeared everywhere, but they looked different, almost alien. Their art was radiant, with elongated faces and slender bodies, unlike any pharaohs who came before them. Some scholars believe they shared something deeper than just devotion, perhaps an obsession with transcending mortality itself. But the dream began to sour. Famine struck the land. The life-giving Nile failed to flood its banks. The people whispered that the old gods were angry, that Aten had abandoned them. And then, as quickly and as dramatically as he had risen, Akhenaten disappeared from the world. After his death, the old order stormed back with a vengeance. The priests returned, more powerful than ever. His magnificent city, Akhenaten, was abandoned to the desert sands. His statues were smashed into countless pieces, his name painstakingly chiseled out of every wall, every pillar, every record. Even his tomb was desecrated, leaving a royal burial without a body. His own son, the boy king we now know as Tutankhamun, was tasked with restoring the old gods and the old ways. Akhenaten became a forbidden word, a silent, terrifying warning about the dangers of heresy. For thousands of years, he was nothing more than a ghost. Then in the 19th century, archaeologists digging near a place called Amarna found something strange. They unearthed art that just didn't look Egyptian. Long, thin faces, curved bodies, alien proportions. Was this just a new artistic style, a brief departure from tradition, or was it hinting at a hidden truth? Some of the more fringe theories even claim Akhenaten was not entirely human, maybe a visitor from beyond the stars whose biology was reflected in the art. Whether he was a visionary prophet, a madman who doomed his empire, or something else entirely, Akhenaten's story reminds us of a timeless lesson. Power can command nations, but faith can erase kings. And perhaps that's why his memory was buried so deeply, so violently. Because his truth, whatever it was just too dangerous to survive. What do you think? Was he a hero ahead of his time, or a tyrant who nearly destroyed his kingdom? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you love digging into history's greatest mysteries, make sure to subscribe.